Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday to all of my amazing Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Cancers, let's get right into your reading. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Most High God, Universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Cancers, the sweethearts of the Zodiac. In every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I'm talking to my empaths who are also love to give their best. Don't hold back your emotions. Very charming people. Human lie detectors, reflective, very maternal, very, very maternal. You all are very encouraging and reassuring, especially when people are going through things. You're sympathetic, you're emotional in a good way, you're persuasive, you're very loyal, you're highly imaginative, you're tenacious. Yes, crabs. Yes, those antennas on that crab, that hard shell crab, are very receptive to energy all around you. You all are also money magnets, right? So we're talking about all energy, people, money, love, everything, good, bad, everything in between. You all are receptive to it all, right? You all actually can feel what other people are feeling, right? Like really feel what other people are feeling. But guess what? The world would be a real cruel place without cancers. It'd be a real cruel place. People would be really, really cold. But I'm so glad that you have the hard shell Cancer. I have Cancer very heavy in my chart. And so, yes, I can attest. I am a human lie detector. I'll know you lying right in front of my face, and I just sit there and look at you like, this person doesn't even know they just been cut off. Yes, so listen. We have the Star card, which is attached to Aquarius. I see a lot of you all healing from some wounds. We look at the Moon card, which is attached to one of your sister signs with its Pisces. We also have the King of Wands. We also have the Two of Swords. We also have the Queen of Wands, lots of fire here, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I'm looking at a lot of you all balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money. Like I said, you all are you attract everything. And because of that maternal instinct that you all have, you all are very sensitive to other people's energy, and you're very gentle with people. So you could know a person has experienced a death or, some hardship or whatever in their life, and you're actually picked up, or you're so in tune with their energy. It's like you're feeling their deep, deep, deep pain, just like you feel people's deep, deep, deep joys, right? You feel everything in people. And so a lot of Cancerians have a lot of friends, or a lot of people that are connected to you. Let me say that, because people define friend differently. But a lot of people that are connected to you and want to be connected to you. One of the things I see in that, a lot of you all have been wearing blindfolds, not really seeing that some of those energies that you've allowed to attach themselves to you have been very, very toxic. I mean, very, very toxic, right? And so thank God for that hard shell, right? That mushy middle, that big heart, that big mushy heart that really draws people in. But thank God for that hard shell. But you want to take this blindfold off so you can really, really see some things. Your ancestors have been trying to tell you, look around you, Cancer. You have way too much to offer to the world. You have too many pluses to be connected to people who are, excuse me, trying to sabotage you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? You don't want to be that Cancer that comes off as being moody, someone who is clingy, because it's like, oh, I feel this person's pain, or, and I know they're going through, even though the person is hurting you, you're coming off as clingy because you don't want to let that person go, because you feel like, okay, I can help that person. And yes, you can help that person by giving them maybe the mothering or the nurturing that they've never had, but they're killing you, right? So you want to take these blindfolds off. Yes. Some of that looks like modern day. Some of the relationships that you all have been in have been very tricky relationships. Some of the romantic relationships and even friendships have just been some very tricky relationships where you're going to have to distance yourself, like really get as far away from that person, because this is the only way you're going to be able to see exactly what it is I'm talking about. Your intuition is extremely high. Your ruling planet is the moon. You know that by now. And so the moon is aligned to our feelings, our subconscious habits, our emotions, our moods, right? And so when you notice that certain people come around you and they kind of rub you the wrong way, I don't care how much of a smile they have on the face, how nice they seem. If you start feeling moody or feeling like something's off, that's why you're going to have to really kind of sort of like take it on a case by case basis. Like, instead of having so many people around you, how do you feel when you get off the phone with this person? How do you feel when you look at their social media page? How do you feel when you talk to them? How do you feel when when they're talking to when they're talking to you and they're telling you something. You all are human lie detectors. If it's causing you to feel some kind of angst in your spirit, guess what? Go with that, Cancer, because you all are too precious to the universe, and helping other people sift through their emotions and their feelings, and you all can absorb other people's pain, or at least feel other people's pain. And that's going to help you significantly in business. It's going to help you significantly in your leadership positions, helping you really, really be on fire. I'm seeing a lot of your businesses take off and really be on fire because you all are so connected to people emotionally. You know when people are going to buy, when people are going to sell, when to put up videos, when to do this, when to do that, because you're connected on a level that a lot of people are not connected to. Because why? You have the advantage of the moon. Yes, that moon shining bright every single night, whatever phase it's in, unless it's a black moon, even if it's a new moon, if it's a slither of a moon in the sky, it's still somewhat illuminated, right? Yes. So I'm seeing you balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to your money. So some of you all are working regular jobs, but you also have your business as well, because you're so in tune to people's emotion. Like, you're a great person to, like I said, you're moving by the phases of the moon. So like which signs are going to be hyped up during, whatever the moon phase is. And you know how to go right in and appeal to their emotions, and not even in a manipulative way, but in a very helpful way. Like in a way that okay, well, this planet is retrograde right now. I know what sign is going to be. I got to watch out for this sign in the workplace because I know they're going to be real hyped up right now. And let's say, because what do we have retrograde right now? We have Uranus, which is retrograde. That's one of Aquarius's ruling planets. So a lot of major changes are happening for Aquarians right now. Plus, we're in the age of Aquarius. A lot of movement that's happening for Aquarius. But because they're fixed signs, some of them may have a hard time with quick changes happening in, like, the spontaneity of it all. Some of them may be just rolling with life and like, woohoo, things are happening. I'm winning. Finally, things are happening. Then you have Jupiter and Neptune, which is Pisces ruling planet, that's retrograde right now. So because they are mutable signs, they're highly adaptable. Some of them are going to just go with the thing. They're dreaming bigger. They're excited about things happening. They're writing out their plans. They're like, okay, I'm excited about things. And I'm going to make my dreams come to fruition. I believe it's going to happen. Like, they're the believe signs. So they're like, for the first time in my life, I believe these things are going to happen for me. I believe in expansion. I believe that's Jupiter and that's Neptune for them, right? Which are retrograde. Then you have who else is retrograde? Mercury, which affects Virgo and Gemini retrograde. That's where communication may be a little garbled right now. So if you work around some Virgos or some Geminis, that's who it's going to affect the most, their communication, messages coming through. So if there's kind of any, then you can be extra sensitive to that. Okay, well, you know what? Their ruling planet is retrograde right now. They may be struggling through some things right now. Some of them who have completely balanced out their energies, Cancer, they may feel like, you know what? Okay, Mercury is retrograde. It's not the first time it's retrograde. Let me just push on through, right? It may not even affect them in that way. They may be able to say, you know what? This isn't the first time it's been retrograde, so I'm going to push on through. So you all are really the best sign to be able to pick up on emotions, especially because your ruling planet is the moon. So without Cancers in the world, everybody would be a whole hot mess. It'd be like Game of Thrones. Just total insensitivity. People not picking up on other people's emotions, not caring about, whatever, the whole 9 yards. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I see you all working very hard and earning a lot of money, working very hard. So let's see what else the rest of these cards say for you. This is nice. Very, very nice. So I see some of you all, like I said, having tons of prospects coming across your life. If you're not currently in a relationship, be open. Seriously, be open. Go just be in a posture of gratitude, because a lot of you all have come out of relationships where people have really hurt you, right? But that's because you had on blindfolds. It's like certain things you didn't want to see. It could have been your child's mother, could have been your child's father, could have been anybody, could have been your parent, could have been your adult kids, it could have been your cousin, it could have been your best friend, anybody who hurt you. But now you're in a posture of gratitude. You're like, okay, God, thank you for the experience. For real. Thank you for the experience. Now that I know better, I'm going to do better, right? Because you're not going to stop being less sensitive. You're not going to stop having a big heart. You're not going to stop being a nurturer. Those are default for Cancers, right? But guess what? You're starting to really pay attention and take action now when things are exposed around you. Those are the liars, those are manipulators, those are gaslighters, those energies that could be that could contaminate you. So you're taking this sword and you're cutting things off a lot sooner. Like the moment you realize that a person is trying to play you or a person is trying to gaslight you, you're cutting it off, right? You're because again, you've taken off your blindfolds. You're now seeing things that God wants you to see, versus saying, "No, I don't want to believe that about a person." Now you're like, "Nope, I've seen it. It's been exposed." One thing about God exposing things, right, and the elements exposing things, God's allowing the elements to expose things. It's different, very different from a rumor, Cancer. Very, very different from a rumor. A rumor is like, okay, this person said it and they probably added their little piece to it or whatever. These people right here are exposed on a level where they can't deny it. It's that kind of stuff, right? We're not talking about, well, if 10 people must have said it, it must be true. We're not talking about that because those 10 people could be liars. We talking about this is undeniable, right? When people spread rumors, yeah, it may raise a red flag where you're like, sensitive to, like, just in case this person, tells little white lies. I did hear from 10, 15 people that they lie sometimes. So I'm going to be open to, I'm just be mindful of that. But because you all are also very direct in your approach, when people are close to you, that the person is lying, and sometimes you all are just honest, just come right out and say it. You can actually help that person and say, hey, listen, is your definition of the truth different than the actual definition of it? Is that your truth or is that the truth, right? You can actually help that person. But what I'm saying is that the people, the situations, because you're so in tune with the moon and you're so in tune with your emotions and your feelings and subconscious habits and emotions, as well as you're equally as in tune to other people's emotions. These will be things that you cannot deny, that they can't deny, right? So I'm seeing here tons of prospects coming across your page, your life, your path. Meaning that if you're interested in a new relationship, get rid of that the people that keep lying to you and playing games and the whole 9 yards, and just they taking up space, right? So that God can send the new energy into your life. I see travel for you. Tons of traveling for you. I see you thinking about how you used to handle things in the past and how you would give people chance after chance, but I don't see you going back, Cancer. Not at all. Not at all. I don't see you going backwards at all. Like when I say your possibilities are endless and the advancement for you is just going to be off the chain crazy, I'm talking about in terms of love. So I see some of you all who are single, who are interested in dating more than one person, because you're really listening because you know now what you don't want. So now you're saying, okay, I know exactly what I do want. So let me entertain several people until I find the person that I want, that's a perfect fit for me, right? So that's why you got to move these types of energies out of the way, right? If you want a new soul tribe, okay, I've been around certain people who are just content at being at a certain level in their lives, but not anymore. So let me remove them. Let me demote them to acquaintance instead of friend, and let me go out there and open up a space so that I can entertain new friends, right? Yes, I'm seeing a lot of fire in your chart, and I'm also seeing right here, this is where this kind of energy used to have you. This kind of energy right here, this dangerous, manipulative, lying, crazy energy used to have you sad, but not anymore, because you've taken the blindfolds off. Things are exposed. You're taking that sword. You're cutting things off sooner. This is what I'm seeing for the new Cancer moving into this new time, right? Matter of fact, today is first quarter moon, so happy first quarter moon. Yes, so you made it. You're moving through this. It's going to be fully illuminated, soon. And so the more and more we get closer and closer to full illumination, this full realization of everything, you're going to feel much, much, much better, right? Your intuition is becoming even more heightened every single day. It's becoming like more and more on fire. And I'm seeing you loving yourself deeper and harder. And this right here is going to get you your right person, the right person in your life. Now, if you're already married, that's great, right? That's great. That part of it may not be for you if you're already married, if you're already happily in a healthy relationship. But if you have friends or people around you that is causing some kind of like stunting your growth, those people may be demoted now, and then so you can open up space, and guess what? It's going to make your marriage even healthier. It's going to make your partnership even happier and healthier. You see what I'm saying, Cancer? Yes. So yeah, so let's see what else these cards have to say. I love this for you because I see complete and total healed energy. Anything that was broken or missing or like, you know, when you felt like you were lacking in your life, all of that stuff is falling by the wayside. You're not even interested in tricky, shady friendships. You're not interested in any of that stuff. You're like, okay, y'all got to be above board, because I pick up on energy way too good, right? I don't want y'all blocking my money. I don't want y'all blocking my good friend. I don't want you to block my potential spouse. I don't want you blocking my partner. I don't want you blocking nothing. Like, I deserve things because I genuinely do love and care about people. Dance. This card came up for somebody else too. Some of you all will be dancing, like really, really just like dancing to the key of life. Happy, feeling just like really on fire, feeling magnetic and free. Talking about you got the love of your life in your life. You got the great circle of friends. And I'm talking about everybody's on the same frequency. These are your friends. We're not talking about acquaintances, because some of them people that you call friends before have been demoted. Some of those people that you called acquaintances before may have been promoted to friends based on, like, maybe they've invested in their growth, right? You know what I'm saying? So things are constantly changing, but I see your business doing extremely well, Cancer. I see your friendship circle looking great. I see you in a relationship with the love of your life, if that's what you want. I see everything going great for you. Everything is coming full circle. Why? Because you, Cancer, committed to healing yourself. Like, you committed to healing yourself. So now you can really dance. Like, some of y'all got your favorite music on, dancing around the house, just loving life right about now, right? So again, this is what I have for you, Cancers. Have a fantastic day. I know you will, because that's the intention you set. Bye.